All right, guys. In a minute or two, we're going to talk about how to meditate and what meditation is. We're just getting warmed up right now. I appreciate everyone for coming by. If anyone has any questions, we're about to begin this in a second. Anything you want to discuss, post it down below. Give me 1 second. We're going to start this. You can ask anything you want. So, how to meditate? This is also going to be the same way to find happiness, to find God. And we're going to discuss what the word meditate actually means, because it's a foreign word and it doesn't make sense when we hear it. I appreciate you all for coming here. That's a pretty good view you can see from all the way back there, zoomed in. So what meditate actually means, we can just take away the word meditate. It means to watch from the inside. We are always looking outside because we have eyes, and it's our peripheral. We're always looking for something outside. This is the illusion. This is the game God created. I just summed up the whole world in one sentence. And I just broke down meditation. Most people don't want to hear this because it doesn't make sense to their logical mind. Because everything happens within inside of us. So when they say to meditate, you can meditate anytime. And that means to watch what's going on within you, to watch your thoughts, and how you feel. All your thoughts they are an underlying feeling. So underlying your thoughts, there's usually 9 times out of 10 an emotional intention. There's an emotion there. Was it a bong rip? Yes. Yes, it was, Jess. It's a sad game. It can be. It can be. My body's real messed up, so that's why I do that. But you're very good at identifying. What's going on, Lego? So all these religions and even God, and if you want everlasting happiness, all it means to do, where to look for God, is inside of you. Do you understand that, Lego? So you have to look for stillness. Because it is not a thought. There, between your thoughts, is where God resides. It's where he sits. So all these people talking about God and Jesus, the stories are nice, but it's not giving you something super simple like this. Because if you didn't understand that, you're not going to. All it means is to be still. It's basically like a focus. The thing is most people can't focus. And then they get upset. So, to still the body and the mind, you have to watch. If you really want to still the body and mind, there's things you can do. There are techniques. And there are simple things you can do too. One would be not getting stressed. Hello, Matt the Visionary. Lindsay. God bless everybody in here. There are other things you can do to still your body and still your mind. This is the whole point of the world. We're only like 14 minutes into this, and I've already mentioned this twice. So this is the third time. But the whole point of our existence is to search for that stillness, which they relate to as God, everlasting happiness, which this is what everyone wants. Everyone strives for it. The whole Jesus and all the religions, they just want, the whole reason we're alive is to go back to our center point. It is inside of us. Now, like I just said, there are techniques you can do. There are small things you can do. And one of the ways is not being stressed. Most of the time we create our own stress. Another way would to advance our stillness so we can feel it. You have to do things that make you feel alive. But let's just say you're eating a bunch of like cooked food. Raw food is alive. So if you eat a bunch of cooked food, it could be hard for you to be still. To recognize this. Now, another thing is, you might not have to eat raw food. But if you're smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, and doing other things that ruin your nerves, all of these things tickle your nerves. People like to masturbate. A masturbate is a convulsion. It's a state where you lose control. And that tickles your nerves. If you're drinking coffee, eating junk food, you're highly stimulated, you think you can be still to find God? Thank you, Lindsay. Everything comes out of this stillness. It's, yes, coffee can be whatever way you look at it, but it's when you have too many stimulants that for too long of a period, it will ruin your nerves. Our nerves are the sense to our reality. You've been seeing Shanti and Shakti. Yeah, the yin and yang. Yeah. Yeah, the only knowledge you require is inside. Yeah. And that's the Shanti and the Shakti. It's the same thing as black and white, dark and light. Dark is a it's where we originally come from. It's not actually a dark thing, but it could manifest that when it gets exaggerated. So a demon comes from within side. It's not this exaggerated character that's on the outside. Does that make sense? All these life forms outside of us, even wind and air, these are exaggerations. The tentacles of God. These are the tips of the fingers. If you always seen the tip of something, you want to see the full thing. Does anyone have any questions? I'm so happy to be here with all you guys. I hope your health is getting better. You're finding more peace in your life. and you're becoming more happy. Even if we don't search for God, going for happiness is the best thing we can do. So, what does that mean? It means we go after whatever makes us happy. God is in everything. So, you might see these exaggerations of God's expression, but it doesn't matter because you get caught up in it. You were meant to feel this inside of you. So, yes, we can see beauty with the eyes, but the feeling is inside of us. Screech, what are you talking about? Don't listen to his lies. Are you talking about me? It's all right. No one needs to be in here that doesn't need to be in here. Because I am holding presence in here. Yeah. We can't deal with any more negativity because there's a time in the world, a time in my life where all of it just has to go. Now, this is more so for a community, but if I had a house that was, whether it was mine or I was housing other people, so if I had a community, if we had an ostrom that was basically considered outdoors in a warm, humid place, jungle, beach, tropics, tropical, I wouldn't be bringing negativity in there. It's banished. In ultimate reality, off the internet, it's very easy to deal with reality and feel good and be happy. This isn't some far-fetched thing. We just take control of how we feel on the inside. And if we don't like something on the outside, we have to get rid of it. And this is the problem with the majority of people. They have a problem on the outside and they won't get rid of it because they don't want it, but they're in a feedback loop of thinking they need it. No. It's the same people, some of them, and some of them got the same accounts. I'm just saying it's for the community. Yeah. No one's fooling me. You can't fool death. Yeah. Trust me, there's times where I think, I'm just gonna uh unblock all the people that are blocked from the channel. It's not happening. This is not about me. This is about you guys. Okay. Really, like I was saying, life is easy to deal with. If you're disabled, okay, it can be harder in ways. Chris McCormick. I know who you are. There you go. We just don't have time for that. They come all the time, but we just have to keep getting rid of them. Because again, this is for the community. And God bless everyone in here. All the trolls. Because it's not that we hate them. It's that there's enough trolls in the world. And there's enough shit going on that, yeah, it's funny, but we're not really here to entertain. I'm not here to tell jokes. I can tell jokes that are really funny all day. I can be like, I show speed and exaggerate everything, even though he doesn't really feel that way about it. And I've seen countless people do that. and it's all right to do every once in a while. We're we're at a time though where everybody wants everything so broken down. I have to break down everything, which I don't mind to do that, but it takes the life out of everything. So if like I say go for a swim, yeah, go do it. If I go break it down and say why you should go for a swim, what's it gonna do, and talk about it for hours, it's just gonna, yeah. And what I think that goes on, Lego, this is what I think goes on, is people that have the evil mindsets, such as, those people, I'm not going to say no names, they reincarnate over and over into higher positions, very rich in the material world because of their karma, and they do it till they learn a lesson. The blue whale can't be stopped. Yeah, it's just like lately, I'm just cutting through all the nonsense because I just don't have time for it, and it's not really supportive of you guys. Though the internet's the tiniest bit of my life, because life is right here. But yeah, that's why there's trolls. If you go to any bigger channel, they always block the people out. The moderators, they instantly. I let people talk, whatever. I've already done it for a long ass time. They don't even let you get anything out. No, it's not going to take lots of time, Lego. Your ascension, it can happen right now. And the more that you focus on just that, the more that you're going to get there and become there right now. Because it's right now. You can learn the number one way would be to do a Korea, and you would have to find one online or go to in person, because that's the only thing that's naturally going to still your energies, still them. This is the whole point of my channel, Lego. There are many ways to still the body. Obviously, we know that you've been, if you stop masturbating, the whole point of semen retention. I will be posting this live. The whole point is semen retention. is not to get girls, it's to become still. Naturally, that energy preserves your bodies and it expresses your body in many ways. So it sucks and it's hard. But you can realize if you want to do this stuff later, all you want. But for now, you go after enlightenment. Because this is the best feeling. And then you can decide. We just put it to the side for a little bit. Hey, Andreas, nice to see you. You're African dude or you're African dog? Yeah, the trolls are here every day. You become enlightened by becoming still. By feeling your existence. By stopping your mind. Stopping your mind is literally God's power. And it's the greatest ability that you have. No ability is greater than stopping the mind. So when we see Spider-Man, Batman, going through the grappling hook, when we hear about psychic abilities, telling the future, all that's behind your number one ability that you can have and achieve, and it's on command to stop thinking. If anyone has a thought that reoccurs on their mind throughout their life, you can post it down below. And we'll go over it right now. The thing that sucks is if you have a lot of things and your body's messed up, you're not just going to be able to stop the mind. You're going to have to go and actually want it. Yeah. Have you ever wanted something and you actually went after and did it? Having a job doesn't mean shit to no one. Because they told you had to get a job. You did it because it was mandatory. With the soul and becoming free will to get this. You have a choice. This is the only choice. This is why people suffer. Do we have any questions? We're 42 minutes in here. The best live stream. We're going to be here for an hour. And I hope you calm down, clam chowder. God bless everyone in here. Everyone in the world. So if anyone has any questions, you can post them down below. Lego, you need to follow your heart and do what your heart truly desires. And it's a good thing. You might have had something that you had fear, but you need to go straight for that. And you know what that is. Andreas just smoked. I think it was cool that we were talking about Cyprus the one day and what it's like to live. I posted that live. The best place to live in the world. God gave you life. That's why you can't teach someone to be grateful. It's when you feel the expressive beyond you, you naturally pray. You feel an ecstasy. It's overwhelming. You want to give. You don't want to be shallow. You don't want to be selfish, all about you, it's when you start feeling the world, not just what's going on in the puny little mind. $1,000, you don't know, no matter if it's one way or not. I mean, yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too expensive. That's not expensive. We're just gonna have to spit a couple rhymes, bring in that money, or just get a hot little girlfriend. Can be our sugar mommy. We're already rich. We're rich inside with knowledge. We're not stuck in the same karmic cycle as somebody who's not learning any lessons and has an easy life. Maybe they never worked a day in their life. Maybe they were born rich. But our health and this aliveliness inside of us is the best feeling ever. It is the richest thing. Does that make sense? We are life. Life is what they call God. A beautiful island. I'm not sure what you mean, Andreas. I have done something like that on TikTok, and yeah, it was pretty good. People can come up in the little video, and that was that. Yeah, right now, both the cars in my life, both my cars are messed up. Um, I have no friends. Just kidding. um, broke. Same with my body. So, if anyone should be unhappy, it should be me. I'm the one who should be pouting. Journey, we know you're a troll. Journey's one of the multiple personalities of the same person. It's actually good if you have multiple personalities, but it's still the same deceitfulness. Um, the live streams. I was thinking if I had another phone, I could do live on TikTok. I do have another phone, but I'm basically selling it. And then my other phone, because I have three, that one the camera's messed up on. I can't do it. So inside of us is life. And where do you think outside of you that you're going to get life? Let me know down below. I appreciate all you guys for coming by. Yeah. That's very nice, Andreas. I'm glad you know English. I wish the whole world knew one language so we all could communicate. The freedom is inside of you. You search for that stillness. Search for the spot in between your thoughts. I'll see everyone a little later.